Hey my honeys, welcome back to the channel. We have another pick a card reading today. This is how are you hindering or slowing up your next glow up? What are you trying to do and how is it being held up? So here are the piles 1, 2, and 3. You can always pick, pause the video, do what you need to do. This is just basically trying to tap into where your blind spots and what is it that's not allowing you to make the progress that you want to make in your life. Like, where are you being stifled? Where are you holding yourself, or where are others holding you back up at in your life, right? So we're going to get into this, and I'm already seeing with the Two of Swords being here, you have a big decision to make. You have to decide what area in your life you want to go into. With the Knight of Cups being here, I'm getting in some type of creative endeavor, some type of creative venture for you, and you have to decide what you want to do. Start choosing the type of people that are doing that. Start curating your timelines on your social media for this. You also have to take probably a step back from the people around you, the things that they're telling you, the things that they're saying to you about your life. It's your life, so you need to decide what you want to do and how you want to do it, and really choose that and move forward in that direction. You don't necessarily need to get the approval of anybody around you. Even if your parents or your friends or anybody makes you feel that way, it's not the truth. You choose what's going on in your life, and once you choose that, everything is going to shift in your life for the better. It's probably going to start internally, then you'll start seeing the changes in your environment, and then you'll start seeing the changes within your life, and it's going to happen in a way that you least expect it, and it's going to come from you just getting mental clarity. Like, you really need mental clarity at this time in order for things to move in your direction, in order for this new glow up to actually come into fruition, and for you to really start getting those results and those rewards from the hard work that you've been putting in. Because at the end of the day, you are working, you're just not realizing that there's this one little piece missing from the puzzle. And once you get that piece, which is you choosing exactly what it is that you want to do or getting that mental clarity that you need, everything is going to work out as it needs to. At the end of the day, you have to choose you in order for other people and other things to choose you as well. There's no other way that this is going to work out for you if you don't make a decision. So that's very important at this time. I would say if you normally clean or do your laundry or whatever, find that normal time in your life where you can just zero in and clear your mind and have a clear space in your brain for what you're trying to do next, and really figure it out. You don't have to necessarily come up with all the steps that you need in order to make this glow up happen, but you do have to figure out what direction you want to go in, so that, like I said, the universe can conspire and work with you in order for this to happen. Like, don't necessarily put everything and everyone above you or before your own opinion, because then you're going to be stuck and stifled. So it's definitely time for you to step into what you're trying to do full force, figure it out, and get those things going and get them moving forward in order for you to really just be the best person that you can be for yourself and make this glow up come into fruition, come into the limelight, come into your life, really. Like, it's no time like now. So I think that this reading is telling you there's no time like now. Take the action, whatever it is that you want to learn, start learning it. It could be anything, singing lessons, maybe you want to become a bookkeeper, whatever it is. Just start curating your life and acting as if you already have it, to make that decision, so your mind, body, subconscious, and the universe knows exactly what it is that you're looking to do, and you're putting the work in, so everything around you and within yourself is going to conspire and work with you in order to make this happen. A lot of times that's the missing piece for a lot of our manifestations, right? Like, we think that we're doing everything right, we're working really hard, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, we don't have the mindset of the type of person that we're looking to become. So for this glow up, you really have to tap in with you. Figure out what you want. Figure out what your daily life will look like. Figure out what your daily habits will be in order for you to really step forward and move into this direction of this creative venture, this new job, this new way of living, whether it's your everyday eating habits. I don't know what it is, but whatever you decide on, however you decide on it, it's definitely going to work in your favor. You just got to take the initiative to make that work, make it shake, make it happen. And once you do that, things are just going to work out so effortlessly and so well for you. You're not even going to realize how much work you put in until you take a step back and really review all of the hard work you've been like dedicating yourself to, because it's come to a place in your life where you really just kind of hit a crossroads, but at the same time, you're pretty good. You're good on what you want to do. You just have to really put your effort into it, put your energy into it. And for me, I think that that really works for you once you get to going. You got to get to going, baby. Get it flowing, get it going, you know? So I think that pretty much wraps up what I have here for you. A lot of y'all haven't been liking the video when y'all watch. I need y'all to like this video, man. Subscribe to the channel. It's all free. Comment down below a heart if you chose pile 1, and let me know how this reading best resonates with you. Like, let me know if you're actually in the middle of trying to decide. Maybe you're trying to decide a college major as well. I'm not too sure. So if whatever it is that you're trying to decide on and you're not quite there yet, let me know what that is so I can know if I'm right or if I'm wrong. This channel is only going to get better if y'all give me feedback. If y'all don't give me no feedback, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to just be throwing whatever out, not making, not saying it's going to be bad quality, but throwing whatever out that I think y'all may want versus y'all telling me what y'all want versus y'all telling me, all right, you're accurate, or that doesn't really resonate with me. It's more so of this, so I can kind of get new meanings for certain cards too. And with the Knight of Cups too, it is telling me that y'all are really creatively inclined. Like, art could really be one of your strong points, or maybe you're learning how to be more artsy, more free-flowing with your creativity, not so rigid, So I think that works out. Bye-bye, Power Ones. Nice seeing you. Thank you. My Power Twos. Pout 2, baby, pout 2, pout 2. So pout 2, we are basically checking in on you and what's holding you back or hindering you from this next glow up. Why is it that this next glow up hasn't come in yet, right? So I'm going to just be diving into what's going on. Like, why hasn't this glow up come through yet? The first thing I see is that some of y'all really have this like, oh, it's going to work out for me. It's going to happen for me, but you're not putting in none of the work. That's very important at this time for you to put that work in. You can't really sit around waiting for things to happen and things to shake up for your betterment without you putting in the effort. You have this way of feeling like, oh, I know instinctually this is going to happen for me. But instinctually, you're not doing the work, right? So it's time for you to put that pedal to the metal and gets to going, because we do got the chariot cord right there. So it's time for you to get to going. Put that pedal to the metal. Make it really happen. You also have a tendency to kind of put others before you. You could be very charitable, very generous with your time, with your energy, with your resources. And that could hinder you because instead of you pouring into yourself or maybe learning a new skill or maybe like adding on to what you're already doing, you're pouring into other people. And we need that to stop pronto. We need that to stop pronto. Baby, that got to go. Also, with the Hermit card being here, y'all don't really like going out too much. You like to be to yourselves. You don't network too much. You like to stick to what you know. Stick to the same plain Jane, same group, same whatever. And that's holding you back because in order for you to progress, most times you do have to network. A lot of times we can learn all the things in the world, but if we don't have the right network, the right group of people, the right community, in order for us to pour back into, in order for us to flow into, it's like we did all of that for what, right? Like, it's really time for you to step into who you truly are. Like, don't dim your light. Don't hold yourself back because you're trying to help other people. It's time for you to really realize, like, okay, I did enough research. I did enough looking over things, glossing over things, making sure everybody's good. Like, now it's my time. And I just really need that to I need that light switch to go off within y'all in order for this next glow up to happen. Like, y'all really need that light switch to go off in order for y'all to realize, like, okay, I see what I've been doing and where I've been falling short. So now I'm going to pick up the slack over here and over there and over there. And over here and over there and over there. Could that just be like you learning a new skill? It could be you talking to yourself better. It could be any little thing that you're noticing that you do consistently, but it's not getting you anywhere. I think that's really important, being self-aware. I think that's another message for you guys. Like, being very self-aware is gonna help you expeditious. Look at me trying to say a big word and can't say it. Anyway, expeditiously. So it's gonna help you, and it's gonna magnify all that effort and energy that you've been putting in to whatever it is that you're trying to make glow up. It could be your physical appearance, right? But if you always are agreeing to go out to eat with your family and friends, and you know they don't eat the most healthy or the most clean, or where they're going is not a lot of healthy and clean eating options, then it's time for you to just, put that boundary up and tell them, okay, I'll come, but I'm not going to eat. Don't force me. Or I'm going to come, but I'm going to stay for a little bit. Whatever it is, however you got to say it. Not saying a lie to people, but definitely find ways to have your boundaries up so that you're still pouring into yourself. You're still doing the things that you need to do for yourself in order for this glow up to come in order for this glow up to happen. This glow up has to happen. This glow up wants to happen, but you're hiding from the glow up. You're hiding from the glow up by not doing the things that you need to do. You know what you need to do. Put that pedal to the metal. Like I said, we got the chariot card here. The chariot's here to let you know. Can't nobody take. Oh, wait. I can't even say that no more. Ooh, y'all know. Anywho. So let's skip that part. But literally, they can't hold you back right now. Like, they can't stop you. I'm hearing Jadakiss can't stop me now when I just said that. And that's the vibe that y'all pretty much have to give your life in order for this next glow up to happen. It's like, if you are pushing, you got to push a little harder. You have to push a little harder. You have to try a bit harder. Yeah, your intuition is telling you things, but you may be letting those intuitive messages pass you by and just thinking like, nah, that's not it. Because sometimes our blessings come in different packages that we weren't expecting. And I'm getting... You all are looking for a certain way for this glow up to come in, but it's probably trying to knock on your door in different ways and you're not answering. So I think it's best for you to just start opening your mind more and putting that action in order for you to really figure out like what next steps you need to take in order to make the things that you want happen. So that's what I have for you, Pile 3s. I hope that helped you. Comment down below a sun emoji if that resonated. Thank you. Pile 3s, what's up, babies? So we're gonna see what's holding you back, what's hindering you from your next glow up. The reason why we're doing this is because sometimes we're trying to bring things into fruition. We're trying to manifest certain things and we're not seeing why it isn't. First and foremost, I see that y'all a little bit too much in your head. You're kind of in your way. Something happened in your recent or previous weeks, days, and months, years possibly too, where it caused you to feel like you're not good enough. It caused you to feel like maybe you're not up to par in some type of way and give you this pie in the sky type of vibe where you're more stuck in your head than actually putting in the work. So I think you have to move out of your own way at this time. Start feeding your mind and yourself more uplifting messages. Start talking about yourself better to yourself when you're looking in the mirror. Big yourself up as much as possible. Who cares what other people think? Also, it could be something from your childhood, some type of tumultuous or traumatizing event or situation, family life or whatever in your childhood. Not to say whatever to it, but like, if it resonates, it resonates. So you understand what I'm saying. If you went through something like that, it's time for you to understand that that was not your fault. That was not your mistake. If you're deciding to make decisions that are similar to people in your childhood or in your life that really didn't lead them down a good road, it's time for you to detach and move forward from that, because we have the Devil, the Six of Cups, and the Five of Wands, and then we have the Six of Swords. So it's like saying, for instance, one example could be, and I'm sorry if you went through this, but if you saw your parents putting their hands on each other, that could be a situation that maybe you perpetuated. Maybe you started putting your hands on your partners, and I hope you didn't do that. But if you did, no judgment. You just have to get right. We're not accepting that type of stuff over here, right? So you have to move forward. Maybe go seek therapy. Maybe get anger management. Whatever it is that you need to help yourself in order for this glow up to happen. Maybe you've been praying to God for you to become more calm-minded, more at peace, more at ease, and things haven't been working out in your favor. Like something happens and you still get triggered, you still fly off the handle. So now it's the time for you to realize the things that you're doing that are holding you back. And even if it's a learned behavior, it's time for you to unlearn it, right? It's time for you to let go of that baggage. It's time for you to move forward in a different direction. Like, it's not saying that the things that happened to you in your past are so bad that you have to just burn it off, but you do have to burn that bridge so you don't keep crossing it, right? In order for you to move forward, in order for you to go into a different direction, we're not going to keep going over that same bridge, because we know that's shitty land back there, right? So I think for your glow up, you do have to unravel yourself out of your own self-created web that, you know, you're encompassed. I don't even know what damn word I'm saying, y'all, but whatever web that you've put yourself into, it's time for you to undo it, right? Even if if you're not that extreme, you could be the type of person that's super competitive because of things that happened to you in your childhood, and it's time for you to release that as well. Excuse me. It's no longer time for you to like think everything and everyone is a competition and things are going against you. Sometimes things are just what they are, right? And you can overcome that. You just have to realize that it's more to life than being in competition with people and them coming at you or whatever it is. Like, just find a way to view things differently. Take a step back, maybe analyze things before you actually act on them, and before you actually put effort into competing with people. They probably aren't trying to compete with you. Maybe they just don't get it. Maybe y'all view things differently, but all these things are things for you to consider. Is this holding you back from your next glow up? Like, are you going back and forth with people that really they don't need your energy? You could use that energy for something else, right? If that's you, then that's something you have to awaken to. You have to wake up about and figure out, like, all right, I'm gonna leave that alone. That doesn't help me. If I'm like getting like a high school jock or like any type of athlete, you could even have ran track, and that type of mentality you've carried on and carried through to your adulthood, and now it's like, this isn't working anymore. You don't need to have that type of mentality, that type of mental when you're dealing with people that actually love and care about you, right? You don't need to have that type of mentality with these new friends you have, with this new partner you have, with this new work environment. So I think it's time for you to tap in and really realize what's for you and what isn't. And once you realize that, it's going to be easier for you to move forward and get those things done that you need to get done.